To pee or not to pee? That is the question, and is a question that two students at the University of East Anglia asked when they began a campaign called Go With The Flow to encourage students to pee in the shower to save water. The campaign has gone global, reaching an estimated 40 million people. But what impact can peeing in the shower really have on our water usage? Water, a seemingly endless resource. What was once considered a basic human right is increasingly becoming a valuable commodity. Water usage has been growing twice as fast as the population over the last century. If this continues, we could eventually be facing a global water shortage. We spoke to Deborah Torr, who launched Go With The Flow along with Chris Dobson to talk about the campaign.
Chris and I, my colleague, who we started the campaign together, we were trying to think of a way of how we could get students interested in the environment, and we thought weeing in the shower is a bit quirky, it's a bit unique, haven't really heard of many people doing it before, and also it created that reaction like, that's disgusting.
In a year, if the campus population of UEA all got on board, £18,000 could be saved. If the entire population at UEA peed in the shower, £125,000 could be saved. Every time you flush the toilet, on average 12 litres of water is used. With 15,000 students at UEA, if every student chose to pee in the shower in the morning instead, over a year we would save enough water to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool 26 times over. We spoke to Dr. Konstantinos Shalvatsis, lecturer in business and climate change at UEA, over his thoughts on the project.
Oh well, there's too little of it. There's too little fresh water left on Earth. Even in countries, myself coming from Greece, it's a very dry country in comparison to the UK, and then you realize different here, that it's raining all the time. To my liking, it's too much of rain here, really. But you realize, okay, there are years where it is a serious problem, and we're kind of already discussing situations where we may not have enough fresh water for the next year, things like that. So water shortage is not a fantasy; it's a real thing. It is happening in even Northern European countries and countries that traditionally never had problems of that sort. Huge agricultural demand, huge demand for industry. God help us what's going to happen when and if, hopefully not, government allows to go for hydraulic fracturing. So there's a lot of pressure on fresh water.
Although water occupies 70% of the Earth's surface, only 1% is drinkable. We asked Anglia Water what their thoughts were on the idea of peeing in the shower.
We wouldn't recommend for anybody to urinate anywhere other than the toilets. But obviously, if you're not flushing the toilet, then it is going to save water. So probably, yes, weeing in the shower would save the water because you're not using the water from the toilet. But if you want to save water in that way, just don't flush the toilet when you go for a wee. Only flush the toilet when really necessary. But it's not something we'd recommend.
With the potential of such an incredible impact on just one institution, with just one wee change, imagine how much water could be saved if the whole of Norfolk participated. This is Zoe Jones for Norfolk Now, reporting from UEA.